Good afternoon, dear friends. Today in this video, I will tell an interesting story how one woman for great love took a cat from the veterinary clinic to her home. But about everything in order, listen carefully. One day, a coworker came to me at work and told me about a cat, which the owners brought to the clinic for surgery, and after the operation they forgot to take home. The young cat, she was about 1 year old at that time, had a cesarean section, her kittens died in her belly, she could not give birth. The owners, having learned about it, decided to abandon the poor animal in the clinic. Now this cat lives in a cage in the veterinary clinic and is waiting to be given into good hands. I'm on my way with my cat to the vet clinic now. What if you like this cat? My coworker began to persuade me. After much persuasion, I agreed. In the lobby of the clinic, I really saw a large cage, in which sat a brown, with beautiful stripes, cat, and with a philosophical, sad look watched, through the bars of the cage, for all that is happening around. But her eyes seemed to say, "Here you are running around with your favorite cats and dogs, and nobody needs me. Look at me, I am all so good and smart, I can be loved too." That talking look just mesmerized me. I came over, took the cat in my arms, and she immediately became my cat. In the car, when we were driving home, the cat, now Cleo, was sleeping peacefully behind my back, as if she felt that she was on her way home. After the door to the apartment opened, Cleo, with an important look of the mistress, stepped on the threshold and went to explore her new home. Carefully sniffing all the nooks and furniture, the cat chose a place for a bed, and it turned out to be an old armchair recently bought and hardly restored by her son. Cleo, after a bit of fiddling, settled down in it and fell asleep. We took a deep breath and decided to give the chair to the cat. Early in the morning, I woke up from the sensation of something soft and warm on my face. I opened my eyes and began to observe a pleasing picture. Cleo was sitting on the side and a little bent over, gently drove her paw on my nose. On her face was a sly smile. "Mistress, it's time to get up and make breakfast," as if her look said. I didn't know what the old owners fed the cat, but at the veterinary clinic they gave her dry food. I didn't have any dry food, but I had beef meat, and since I had fed all my previous cats only natural meat, I cut up a piece for Cleo. The cat slowly approached, sniffed and pounced on the meat with fierceness, quickly ate one portion. I cut her another, she also ate it instantly, then licked, meowed, in the form of gratitude, turned around and with an important look went to his chair. 5 minutes later, she was already sleeping soundly. So our Cleo found her warm, loving, permanent home. The character of the cat turned out to be marvelous, but at first she was a little unsociable and by herself. I think it was the fault of the old owners, who were simply indifferent to the cat, ignored her, and she was left to herself. We decided to envelope our cat Cleo with love and care, and the results did not take long to come. After a couple of weeks, we could not imagine a more affectionate creature. If in the beginning she spent all her time only on her chair and slept there, now she is already lying on the sofa with me, and when I am working in the kitchen, Mauricia is always hanging around and purring, lying on my lap when I sit down at the table. In general, the cat finally loved her new home and is now a favorite and affectionate member of the family. And when we got a little cat Matilda, at first Cleo did not accept her and chased her around the apartment, but then she replaced the kitten's mother and now she has a soul in her. It seems that maternal instincts have awakened, which she could not apply to her dead kittens. Cleo can lick little Matilda for hours, and while she was very young she was very happy and serenely fell asleep under the side of her foster mom. But now, when Matilda is a little older, she sometimes gets tired of the guardian attitude of the older cat and starts to wiggle during the long procedure of licking and cuddling. After that, Cleo, in a motherly way, calmly, with one paw presses the unruly foster daughter and continues the process until Matilda gets the moment and slips out. They also love to wrestle and chase each other. And the funniest thing is to watch the cat boxing, which they organize several times a day, and there is an impression that the two of them have secretly attended the boxing section before, as the movements are well honed, just like professional boxers. And the most important thing is that more often wins the baby. Matilda is already 6 months old, because she is faster and more agile than Cleo, and at the same time a very cunning Kitti attacks from behind.
Talk to me, it's what I want the most in my life. They say you're out of my league, but I don't give a damn. No, deep down I know you want leap and jump in. You wanna fall in love. You get me spinning, wouldn't it be awesome if you just kiss me slowly and have me in your arms? If I could make you see it, baby, with me something to make the starlight jealous up above. Oh, you make me up, hey, lights go out when I see you moving. Hey, light me up. I love when you go like that. Oh, hey, could be us, kissing in the moonlight. Hey, I'm just saying, if I was your girlfriend. Sometimes you think about all the ways I'm making you smile. I know I am what you need, and boy, you're just my type. Deep down, I know you want it. You wanna take a leap and jump in.